Good morning, everybody. I just got. I just want to say one more thing, and I'll get out of everybody's hair. I just want to. No, I want to clarify and hope everybody understands what kind of content I will be putting out there. Um, I'm not going to be pretending to be someone. I'm not going to be a character. I don't have time for that. Um, Whatever you see me on tape is what you're gonna see in person. You know, I'm gonna be truthful. Yeah, some days I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be just straight up pissed. I'm a human. You know, I've been through a lot. I'm going through a lot. It's nothing personal towards anybody. It's just that's just how I am, and I hope that doesn't. Turn anybody away. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not. I volunteered in the Challenger Little League before my father passed away, 20 plus years. I enjoy helping people in need, people less fortunate. The greatest thing at the end of the day is seeing people smile. And that's all that's the best part I've seen is to see people that don't have much at all smile, because certain people don't get to go out much, and it puts me at peace that they're smiling because they're happy, they're outside, and they're in the group setting and they're participating. Trust me, I wish if I ever had the financial stability to help others in need, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'm aware quite a few of my followers follow me only because Ashel Speed follows me. I'm nowhere near financially stable as he is. I know some of you DM'd me, trying to see if I can help you. I wish I could, and I feel bad that I can't. I can't even help myself currently. But again, the content I'm going to be making is just 100% me. There's no me playing a character. No, not me reading lines off a fucking script. It's me. It's me with my daily life. If you like it, great. If not, hey, it's just not your cup of tea. Again, also, you're not gonna get to me. You're not gonna live run free in my head if you write something negative in the comments. It's not gonna fly. I don't have time nor the patience to give you my personal time. You wanna say something negative? Hey, I'm happy for you. Just understand that I'm never gonna acknowledge you. I know I told you I don't have kids. That's actually false. I have a non-biological son. I'm in my second marriage. I had a marriage prior. I met my first wife. I was fully aware that she had 2 kids from 2 prior relationships. And I was like, okay, well, let me try this. Let me see how this goes. Because honestly, I know nothing about kids. Nothing. Couldn't tell you. I don't even know how to hold a baby. And I met my son, Joshua, when he was 12. And maybe we redirect this. I don't believe in the word step. I'm not a half-asser. I'm not. I know this may ruffle people's feathers that actually have biological kids. I wish I could have some. I had an accident when I was younger. My cousin ripped me out of the tree. I fell on my testicles, and I ended up in a blood clot. On top of that, I have lupus, and anybody know what lupus is? For girls, it can cause miscarriages, it can cause infertility, for guys, also, unfortunately, infertility, and it can cause slow swimmers. I don't have the money ever to do IVF. IVF is, they put it into the egg. Unfortunately, I will never have $18,000 to $25,000. So I bit the bullet, and I took him as my own. Obviously, she had a daughter, but the daughter's she's not there. It's just she's no longer in the picture. She's with her father's side of the family. Look, I do everything that a normal parent would do for their kid. I made sure he was fed. I made sure he had clothes. I got him Christmas stuff. When I told you earlier that my wife's been in and out of jail, DCF, it's like, oh, they tried to ask, well, how much money did you spend on him? The fuck does that matter? Are we putting numbers on the kids? It doesn't fucking matter how much I spent on my son. And I was like, I told her, get the fuck out my face. I get lost. I don't want people to. I get it. I'm not a biological father. I get it. Bothers me, but I do the best I can. Obviously, he calls me Brian. He never doesn't call me Dad, which I honestly don't know if I could comprehend if he ever threw the word Dad at me. No, it's okay. I know I'm not his biological dad, but I'm his dad. When I first met him when he was 12, I was aware that, obviously she had quite a few failed relationships prior to me. And, I told him, like, no, listen, you're stuck with me, bro. And no matter what, if me and your mother break up, you're stuck with me. I made it a point that he will never have that struggle again of having multiple guys in his life. He was stuck with me. Obviously, me and my wife we're still together. We had multiple issues, but no matter what, I was there for him no matter what. He could call me at 12 o'clock midnight. I got the fuck up, and I took care of my business. No matter what, he will always be my son. Obviously, me and his mother are still married. He's the closest thing I'm ever going to have to a son, unfortunately. I'm not saying that in negative way. It's just that there's just no way that her tubes are tied and stuff like going on me. It's just, I don't think it's going to be ever possible to me to have kids. It frustrates me and bothers me, so I try not to think about it too much because I get emotional. I've always wanted biological kids. I don't know how to hold a baby. I don't want to break it. But sometimes you're set somewhere else to take care of business. I don't want people. Yes, I don't have teeth. I made a statement that my wife was a struggling drug user. I have never ever done drugs in my entire life. The only thing I've done was marijuana, and that was for my lupus pain. My addiction was candy. And it's not a code word for drugs, so get the fuck out of here. I would eat like 5-6 bags of candy, and I'd chew it, I'd break my teeth, and it sounds disgusting. The big A1 sauce bottles from BJ's, I'd drink like 4 or 5 of those a week. Either put it on my chicken, my steak, or I'd straight out drink it. That was my way of dealing with stress and depression. Like a champion. And then one time, I took a piece of candy and I bit it, and it broke my top tooth. I'm like, fuck it, let's pull out my teeth. So I went to the dentist, they pulled out all my teeth, and I ended up getting dentures. But because I've been in the hospital this past year, or last year, they lost my teeth. So now I have no teeth. So hopefully someday when I have enough money, I can get this, go to Clear Choice and get the screw-in teeth. That's one of my goals to get. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll start ranting and raving And I got to do some DoorDash. So have a good one, guys. See you soon.